Calling you a radical. Will Rashid Shaheed get the trifecta today? He got the 2 longest shot. Have you ever seen an EXACTA in your life? By the way, we used to stand Southern California racehorses here. And I had a long conversation with Hayes Hadley, who was doing so good. He went to school there. His uncle used to freaking right here, freaking Southern California racehorses. So, will Rashid Shaheed get the greatest trifecta in Del Mar history? Whoa. So have you ever seen an 89-1 and an 89-1 EXACTA in the history of, thoroughbreds? Oh, you don't think he runs like a thoroughbred, the new Secretariat? So they're all over logs. I told Matt, the quarterback coach, last night, God, we should jump in the car, and God, thank God we did. And I don't know why I thought they played in Vegas today. They're in New Orleans. So down there in Louisiana, Jerry Lee Lewis is gone. So will he get the trifecta today? He already got the greatest EXACTA in football history. Rashid Shaheed got it. And this is a player who was not fucking drafted. No love, no respect. Incredible story. So this football, holy shit, what a football this is. I gotta tell this story. This story's incredible. Weber State. Pete Rozelle. It's one of a kind. It's rare as hell. And I waited, and I had the right players to sign it. Rashid Shaheed, number 22. Had him sign it. Josh Davis, number 20. But, so, who is this? Just the greatest player in Weber State history. One of them in Big Sky history, besides Rashid. So this is an incredible story. So I wore this. This is a real one. It's real. Weber State. I paid $5 with it. Rashid Shaheed was with me when I bought it. They're selling uniforms. I got 2 of them. It's real. It's his. So I'm standing there watching the game. Fawn McKay Brody, Watt Masaka, Trevin Smith. Biggest win in Weber State history yesterday. I'm standing there with it on. Fawn McKay Brody's great niece, one of the great professors in Weber State history, my old auntie's friend, May Blanche, the incredible English professor, Dr. McKay, who's in very poor health, old, very old, walks up to me. Kevin, is that a Trevon Smith jersey? Yeah. So, oh my God. She says, I got to tell you a story. She says, he was in my class. Yeah, so was I. She's like, he wrote the most beautiful poetry. And she says, when we had a conversation, she got all emotional. I've never seen her get emotional like that. Watt Masaka, won't mention his name. First player called in the history of the NBA. Fawn McKay Brody. What? They won't mention her name? These are all locals. Trevin Smith, 5,200 yards. How many touchdowns? Cooper Kupp before there was Cooper Kupp. Rashid Shaheed. So he's going to start. So he already got the greatest EXACTA in fucking human history. Take a plane, take a train, take a car. Fuck you, you're going to have to walk your ass to Del Mar. Will he get the greatest trifecta in human history, the Triple Crown, today? I say yay. So, he's going to get a freaking shot. Finally, the New Orleans vloggers down there, sports writers suck. You got to get to the vloggers. They're going crazy about Rashid. They're like, why is he not getting touches? Why is he not playing? Why wasn't he fucking drafted? Oh, is that injury? Bullshit! It's not why he wasn't drafted. Tell that to fucking Opeta. in the Eagles. He just I was there when they worked him out. The all-time record on the fucking bar, 225, was fucking, I think, 34. He put up 40, not 39. I was there. Fucking. Undrafted. What about Jerry Harding? Who's that? Just the greatest basketball player in the history of Weber State. Well, I thought that was no. Nope. So, to the house. What Rashid Shaheed has been able to do is way past a miracle. All I need is a miracle. All I need down this stretch. No. This is, these are 3-year-olds fucking at Delmar getting ready for the Derby. Rashid Shaheed. Where did he come from? 89-1. He wore 8 and 22. The greatest EXACTA. Fuck it. Will it be the greatest trifecta? What a fucking story. I talked to Jay Hill last night, told him great game, shook his hand, What Jay's been able to do, transform an entire community. Had a really great conversation with Hayes. I love that dude. My size, that knee's gone. He'll be back next year. He was just tearing it up. Sherman and I were so close. His uncle. He went to that school right there in the old one before they tore it down. Will Rashid get the greatest trifecta? So he blows that knee out. I shot the video. Tore the ACL in half. A game that he should have never been in. And by the way, I found out the score on him wearing the Montana State shirt. There's a Montana State player playing for the Saints, and they had a bet. God, Snapgate. Whoa. It'll be the game of the century. Saturday, the ex-Jody Sears Bowl. Should be 2 undefeated teams. Sac State comes to Ogden. Whoa. You want to talk a classic? It will be a classic. Sac State beat Idaho last night in a fucking classic. By the way, the Vigil boys are from here too, and Mark was the quarterback at Idaho. Remember him? Will be the trifecta. So his first touch in the NFL, 44-yard run out of the backfield, the exact play that he tore his knee out. That's impossible. How about his next play? They don't even play him. Even Al Michaels on Thursday Night Football says, "Who is this guy? What? Hello, he's hiding in plain sight. Like this guy was. Like Fawn McKay Brody. Like Wat Masaka. Are we fucking invisible at Weber State? Like Kevin Blanch, the greatest marine biologist, activist, and fucking artist in history. We invisible? He already got the greatest EXACTA in fucking history. Well, let's see if he gets the trifecta. He got 1 running, 1 passing. Won't be his first touch running. He tripped over the 15-yard line. But when I bought this thing, Rashid was so distraught. He's standing on the side of the spring game. Me and him's talking. We're talking about his agent, blah, 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 this, that. And I'm like, you could tell. I'd never seen him that way. He was really distraught because he knows how good he is. He barely made the practice squad. Why? Thank God the Saints had enough fucking to sign him. That tendon blow out. He's standing there. That's when I bought this jersey. And quite the conversation he and I had that day. We've had lots of them. I had a really great conversation with Barron yesterday. Me and Klauke, and I love Klauke. I saw him yesterday morning at the store. He's the best, isn't he? Love Klauke's fucking work. But we had quite the argument with Dylan Jones, who I call Magic Jones. Plays like Magic Johnson. He's the next Jerry Harding superstar at Weber State. Or he already is. Thank God Randy Ray's gone. We had a conversation because Dylan's freaking grilling us both. He knows I know. Who's the NFL prospects on that Weber State team? It's just real easy. Bronson Barron. And Clocky's, no. Bronson Barron will never, he's not in it. Bullshit. Bullshit. He'll play in the NFL. I'm telling you, nobody believed in him. I did. Because, you know, he's playing in a boot. Ask Rashid. Rashid did. So, Fama K. Brody's great niece comes up and says, is that a Trevon Smith jersey? Yeah. Oh my God, thank you. I mean, I can't. I had several people come up to me, hardcores, old dogs. Is that Trevon? Oh my God. She got all emotional, got all teary-eyed and says, he was in my class. He was the greatest player. He's the greatest football player in Weber State history. Tell Rashid Shaheed came along. Teron Johnson. There's a bunch of them. Josh Davis. Bronson Barron. What about Opeta? Oh, that's a beast. Jonah Williams. There's a whole bunch of them there now, but this is the guy. I won't mention his fucking name at Weber State. Will Rashid get the trifecta today? So I told Rashid, it's a great story. I said, remember this, Rashid? Steve Smith, when he played at the University of Utah, was all that. He didn't get a lot of look at the NFL, but he got in the combine, and they're like, holy shit. Strength, speed. They're like, whoa. Carolina Panthers. I says, the first time he got in for a kick, he fumbled. Well, they stayed with him. You know, they say, you know, not many coaches would have put up with that. A rookie fumbling on a kickoff. He took one to the house later, same game. He's a Hall of Famer. You know, a lot of luck involved, but these NFL scouts are fucking pathetic as fuck. So then, I know them. I go right to face, and everybody says, oh, I said, no. They had no intention of driving Rashid. I mean, I talked to them. They're fucking stupid. Same with the NBA scouts, you know. They're pathetic and fucking stupid. You know, the guy, I got a ride home with a guy last night, and he was talking about, we were talking college basketball. Anyway, we had quite the conversation. I said, Lillard was a Nike merchandise seller, you know. People forget he was playing in the summer league, tearing it up for Nike. Even Randy Ray didn't know that, because Randy Ray was as ignorant as it gets. So, will he get the trifecta today? I say yes. He's the greatest. This story, you cannot make it up. A snowball's chance in Hill. So, I'm going to get Jay Hill to sign it. But she walks up to me, which one of the great, well, she's last of the Mohicans, one of the great English professors of the historic May BLANCH. BYU, grew up right there. There's my house. Weber. Huh. Go to Sheed. Will he get the trifecta, the triple crown, and run one back today? He tripped over the 15-yard line, went down, slammed the ball, even Al Michaels. He's going to play. He's going to play today, and it's the fans that are putting the pressure on these dumbass coaches. The fans and the blogs are going crazy about Rashid. Clocked at 22 miles an hour. The new Bob Hayes. Only one player in the history of sport has, my favorite player when I was a little boy, has a Olympic gold medal and a Super Bowl ring. And if he would have ran on a normal track instead of in gravel, Usain Bolt, he would still hold the world's record. That'd be Bob Hayes. The new Bob Hayes. Oh, they wore the same number, 22. Rashid Shaheed. So, that's back when they used to let wide receivers wear the number 22. The NFL's got such freaking... They're sports merchandising companies. So she walks up to me. Oh my God, I'm standing there in the end zone. You know, I stood there the whole game because people kept walking up and talking to me about Mr. Smith. Kevin, is that a Trevon Smith? Yeah, it's a real one. Rashid was with me when I bought it this year. No, it's real. I got 2 of them. $5 a piece. No love. No respect. It's got a little tear in it. That's probably where frickin' somebody from Eastern Washington tried to tackle him. He was in my class. He wrote the most beautiful poetry. Beat to death in a fucking jail cell. Born on 4th of July. On the 4th of July. So Weber State won't mention his name when McBride pounded his fucking brains in and got him on the fucking oxys. Became how those jailers try to fight that dude. How many touchdowns? How many touchdowns? Ask Cooper Kupp. Who holds the all-time record? Well, that guy does. Ask Josh Davis. Josh Davis, which is a Hall of Famer at Weber State. He'll probably play in the NFL. And I had a long conversation with him yesterday. When Josh Davis can't break this fucking record, and in 5 years that he did in 4, 5,200 fucking yards. How many touchdowns? Ask Cooper Kupp. So Rashid, no love, no fucking respect. Kevin Blanche, Famake Brody, Wamasaka, Mr. Opeta, Rashid, Shaheed, fucking Trevon Smith. Break that fucking, let's get that trifecta. Why not? Fuck it. You know, fuck it. Run one back today, Rashid. Run one back. My grandkids are all fucking fired up, boy. All fired up. You gonna get one today, Grandpa? You know what? My buddy, the quarterback coach there, right off the gate, I says, he's gonna get one tomorrow. You know what he said? He's gonna get 2. Go Rashid. Greatest EXACTA in NFL history. Rashid Shaheed going to get the greatest trifecta today. Long live. Thank you, Dr. McKay. I love her. Born and raised here. Thank you, Jay Hill, for turning an entire culture. My nephew, Christian, was on a recruiting trip there yesterday. He went to school there too. Go Rashid. Greatest EXACTA in NFL history. Soon to be the greatest trifecta. What's the date today? 30th of October. Snow, Utah.